Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So here today we are going to be looking at how you are going to deal with rational fractions in terms of the arithmetic progression. So what are we going to do? So we are going to say, knowing fully that to find the common difference we subtract, then to find the fifth term we are going to use the nth term. So the common difference for the first one, we are going to have the first one, which is our 0.2 bar, 0.5 bar, 0.8 bar, then we have 1.2 bar, like that. So to find the common difference is equal to term number 2 minus the term number 1, which will be term number 2 is 0.5 bar. This means that the 5 is continuing like that. So that's the 0.55 bar. Then we have minus 0.2 bar, means 0.222. So that means to say these are continuing like that. So we are going to just subtract 0.5 bar minus 0.2 bar. We know that 0.5 minus 0.2 is a 0.3 bar, like that. So this is the difference. So if that is the difference, what are we going to have? We have found the common difference. Now to find the fifth term is where the challenge is. So we are going to have the nth term is given as term number 1 plus n minus 1 times the common difference, like that. So what is our term number 1 in this case? So the term number 1 is 0.2, so we write our 0.2 bar plus our n minus 1. We are looking at the fifth term, so it's 5 minus 1 times the d is 0.3 bar, like that. So now we have 0.2 bar plus then 5 minus 4, that's 5 minus 1 is 4 times the 0.3 bar, like that. So convert the 0.2, so we are looking at a5. 0.2, remember what we were doing under conversion of rational functions, rational numbers. We have 0.2 bar, let this be equal to x, then the next one it will be, so this will be our equation 1. The equation 2 will be, we multiply this number by 10. This gives us 10 by this. We are going to have the 0 will be moved 1 decimal point there. So we have a 2.2, but the 2's are continuing, should be equal to 10x. So this will be our second equation. Then from there, subtract equation number 2 minus equation number 1. So equation number 2 is 2.2 bar should be equal to 10x. Then the first equation is, we have a 0.2 bar should be equal to x. So if you subtract these, we are going to have 2.2 bar. So if you have your 2.2 bar minus the 0.2 bar, that means 2 minus 2 is 0. 0.2 minus 0 is 2. So this gives us what we are going to have as our 2, because here we have a 0, should be equal to, we have 10 minus x, 10x minus that, we are going to have 9x. This gives us a value. We divide by 9, we are going to have our x is equal to 2 over 9, like that. So we have found the value for this one. Then find the value for 0.3 bar. So 0.3 bar should be equal to x. You multiply 0.3 by the x, or you multiply by 10. You multiply by 10. 10 by this, we are going to have 3.3 bar should be equal to 10x. So this is our equation 2. This is our equation 1. So our subtracting equation 2 minus equation 1, we are going to have, our equation 2 is 3.3 bar should be equal to, we have our 10x. Then we have 0.3 bar should be equal to x. So this 3 minus this, it is a 3 should be equal to 10 minus x, it will be 9x. We divide by 9, we divide by 9, we are going to have our x is equal to, reducing this, 1 here, 3 here, we are going to have 1 over 3. So we said the nth term is equal to, we had 0.2 bar plus 4 by 0.3 bar, which will be 0.2 bar, we have said that that's 2 over 9. Then we have plus 4 times 0.3 is 1 over 3. This gives us 2 over 9 plus 4 over the 3. This gives us 9 is the common number. So 9 divided by 9 is 1 times 2 is 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3 times 4, that's 12. 2 plus 12, that gives us 14 over our 9. Let's look at our next problem. So for our next problem, it says that, so this is the answer. So this is the term number 5. If you want, you can say A5 is equal to 14 over 9. Or if you want, you can say term number 5 is equal to 14 over the 9. So looking at the other example, we have this one, same approach. Difference is equal to term number 2 minus term number 1. So this minus this. So we have 0.22 bar minus 0.11 bar. So even if it was just like this, it is still the same because there is a bar. So we are going to have 0.22 bar minus our 0.11 bar. This 2 minus 1, just subtracting normally, is 2 or is 1. 2 minus 1, that's 1. Then we have the bar, so we have 0.11 bar. So we have, this is our common difference, like that. So knowing that we have an should be equal to a1 plus n minus 1 d, let's just convert the common difference in advance and the a1. So our a1, which is equal to 0.11 bar, so the a1 is still the same as the common difference, so we just need to convert this one. So we have this, let this be equal to 0.11 bar be equal to x. That means to say we are going now to multiply the 0.11 bar by 10. This gives us a value, 10 by 0.11, it will be 1.1 bar, like that, should be equal to 10 by x, it will be 10x. So this is our second equation. This is our first equation. Subtract. So subtracting, we are going to have our 1.1 bar should be equal to 10x. Then we have our 0.11 bar, which should be equal to x. So subtracting 1.1 bar minus 0.11, even this means the ones are continuing like that. So 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0, 0.1 minus 0 is 1. So here we are going to have 1 should be equal to 10 minus x. It will give us a value that is equivalent to 9. X divided by 9 divided by 9. This gives us a value that is equivalent to x is equal to 1 over the 9, like that. So basically we have a 1 over 9. So taking the formula, n is equal to a1 plus n minus 1 times the d. We are going to have, what is our a1? A1 is 1 over 9 plus the fifth term is 5 minus 1 times the d, which is our 1 over 9. This is going to give us 1 over 9 plus 5 minus 1, that will be 4 over the 9. We find the common denominator is 9. 9 divided by 9 is 1 times 1, that's 1, plus 9 divided by 9 is 1 times 4. We have 4. So we have 5 over the 9, like that. We have 5 over the 9, like that. So this is term number 5. So term number 5 should be equal to that. Then the final one, the final one, we have difference should be equal to term number 2 minus term number 1. So term number 2 is 0.4 bar minus 0.1 bar. This gives us the term number 2. So we have 4 minus 1, that is 3. So 0.3 bar is the difference. So converting. So remember, this is 0.1, so there is no need for us to convert it for now, because 0.1 we have already discovered that it is 1 over 9. It is the same as this number that was there, 0.11. Even if it's 0.111 bar, as long as there is a bar, it will still be 1 over 9. We have found it, it's here. So we are going to have our 0.1 is 1 over 9. We have also found the 0.3 bar, which was found to be 1 over 3. So with that said, we are going to find our fifth term. An should be equal to a1 plus n minus 1 d. So our a1 is 1 over the 9 is, so 1 over 9, which is this one, 0.1 bar. Then we have plus the fifth term, so we have 5 minus 1 times the d, which will be equal to 1 over 3. This gives us a value of 1 over 9. 5 minus 1, that will be our 4 times 1 over 3. So that means we have 1 over 9 plus 4 times 1/3, it will be 4 over 3, like that. This gives us a value that is equivalent to 9 is our common denominator. 9 divided by 9 is 1 times 1, that is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3 times 4, that will be a 12. So adding these two, we are going to have 1 plus 12, that will be 13 over 9. So that is term number 5. So that is basically how we deal with those questions. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you would like, subscribe, and share for more. See you in the next tutorial.